Baiklah, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Is it still morning? Yeah, it's morning. Salam daripada negeri di bawah bayu ke Langkawi, Bumi Mahsuri. Okay, so today, of course, I would like to bid my greetings to our honorable guest, our respected from BPSH, Dr. Rosdi, TP, Timbalan Pengarah from all over the country, to the KPPKs, KPP, and my fellow PP, and to the rest of the officers. Okay, today I would like to share our Amalan Terbaik best practices on highly immersive program. I think everybody is actually having the same program, and I do believe this program, which is have been implemented, introduced us in 2016 until now, is actually a great program. Sangat baik disusun oleh KPM ELTC. Okay, so this year our team is English Unite Us. So in JPN Sabah we have different teams every year. So this year English unites us. Okay, so this is the introduction of what we are having in Sabah actually, where the route out of the HIP in Sabah are encouraging outcomes. Bukan sahaja di kalangan murid-murid, but actually it is also a weighted program among the PGBs, the school leaders, and also the parents. It has been something they love to compete each other. Okay, I will explain more later on. And then our biggest threat would be funding. Okay, those are the challenges, and also from to those schools which is outskirts of Sabah, which is the Pendalaman. We have 1,289 schools with 225 secondary. So it would be a challenging to reach them and to make this program a success one. But Alhamdulillah, we have PPD, which is support this program after the pandemic, and they have made this program bigger than English Carnival itself, because English Carnival is only imply or bring together only English activities, English panels, but HIP, it unites us all. So we are using English as our channel. We have STEM, DLP also together with us, TBET also together with us in HIP. So they combine it all under HIP. Okay. Okay, so these are the objectives that we are having this year, which is discovering and showcasing students' potential through various English speaking activity, which includes STEMs. We also have robotics, TVET, and then we have that DLP as well. Okay, and then providing a platform for non-English optional teachers. Okay, this is one of our objective for this year. Okay, to engage and implementation participation in HIP program. Okay, and then enhancing parental and community involvement in the execution of and promoting HIP activities. Okay, and then last, school heads are able to share best practices of HIP. Okay, I will explain more on this. And then this is the statistic. Okay, in 2022 we only have like 140. As times goes by, the HIP, the immersiveness to immersive 4 has increased. Okay, and has HIP immersive 4 and 3 has increased. But yes, of course, we still do have schools with HIP 2. And last year, EPRD came to schools which have HIP 2 and 1 in Kudat. Okay, these are the island school. Okay, and then I think it is also because of the change of school heads. And of course, HIP, as we all know, it all depends on the school heads. So we are on to it to decrease the number of HIP2, immersiveness of 2. Okay. All right. This is the implementation. Of course, we have in class, and then we have out class, we have extra classes and outreach. Okay. Ini semua pun sama saja lah. Okay. And then based on what we had, okay, last was 2 weeks ago in Tawau. Okay, the last one lah for HIP reporting. Okay, based on that, the strength would be the great support from the school admins, and then non-English teachers, parents, community, NGO, PPDs, and also ELTC. We also got like funding from ELTC for this, for makan lah. Okay, and then we also have NGO, for instance, like this PPD, especially our SISC, they fork money, they ask sponsorship from Prudential, they ask money from public bank, okay, and then also from restaurants like Dozo, Tawau. They sign contract, 2 years contract with HIP program in Tawau, and they are also Prudential. As if for Tuaran, we also have a great team in Tuaran where they fork money from the local leaders in Tuaran. Okay, and then our weaknesses would be time constraint, and then limited space for exhibition and competition, because schools love to join this, because they are able to speak in English, and then parents are there as well. Okay, and then our threat is, of course, I think this problem occurs in other states as well, financing and also comment from parents. Okay, comments from parents here means like teachers have to, leave classes. Students, their pupils have to leave classes, but they do have intervention for that, where they have other teachers to replace them when they are away, and then they will do this out from the class lesson lah, extra classes to do all these projects. Okay, and then our opportunity would be, okay, compete in the state Mekar. We do have Mekar, which is organized by SPB, and PPD schools are actually competing for this, for this academic. And then HIP, we do have like 8 awards for HIP, for sekolah rendah, for sekolah menengah, luar bandar, and also PPD. So that's why this competition actually, I would say, is actually, I would say, good for the schools, schools and also the school heads, where they can compete and also beat winning for Mekar, and also they are able to present nationally and internationally. This one I will explain later. Okay, so this would be the impact. Okay, we have 4 pillars for HIP, which is the school head. Okay, they have good, they have great support, able to present in English, because in Lahadatu, how they did the HIP was, they did this GM, they asked the PGB or the penolong kanan to present during GM whatever HIP program best practices that they had. So by hook or by crook, the PGB, they have to speak in English with the help of course, the penyelaras HIP. So what we are trying to do here is to create a non-stress English environment. We are not sitting here for oral exam, for SPM or for MUET, but only to normalize the usage of English, to make sure that they follow lah itu apa KPM mau. Okay, and then presented innovation, sharing best practices in English. Yes, during HIP showcase, the guru besar presented together with the teachers and the students, okay, during the booth competition. And then for teacher, this year we highlighted on the non-English teacher, which is other panels, okay. They participate in the activity. For example, like every Tuesday is an English day, right? So what we did in Sabah, we advised the school to arrange different panels on different days. For example, different days or monthly. For example, like what is this? August is the, September. It would be Hari Kemerdekaan, Bulan Kemerdekaan. No, the one is August lah, sir. August is the Bulan Kemerdekaan. So they use a history panel to share every Tuesday. They talk about do you know who is the first Prime Minister? So instead of like making this English panel every Tuesday, speaking on the speaker corner, alamak, what should I do? What should I do? Every week English panel, every week English panel. So we share this responsibility to other panels as well. Like March, we advise Panitia Agama Islam. So they will introduce the 99 name of Allah in English. Do you know what are the name of Allah? They ask 3 or 2 students to stand up, utilize the speaker corner. Or what is the benefit of Ramadan? Something like that. So all the panels involved. So this non-English teacher also, also participate in HIP program. So the more terminology we have in our vocabulary for English instead of what we have in our book text, so we are getting help from other panels as well to introduce certain terminologies to the students. Example, PE, physical education panels. Before this, I was an English marker in 2017 or 18. We have this question, describe sport event you recently attended. So ada student ni, they wrote directly in direct translation. Okay, after they said, my friend Abu joined throw bullet and he got 3rd prize. Throw bullet. Do you know what is throw bullet? Lontar peluru, direct translation. It was supposed to be shot put. Nah, even us sini pun mungkin this is the first time kita dengar shot put itu adalah throw bullet. Apa tu? Lontar peluru. And then my friend Ismail got the bronze medal for antelope jump, deer jump. What is that? Triple jump. That's why we need HIP. So we need other panels to join with us in introducing their terminology, which is not in our textbook, in our English index. So this is how we involve other non-English teacher in our HIP program, and then they are confident and then not reluctant to be HIP coordinator. And we are trying to have HIP coordinator which is not English teacher. So itu juga adalah salah satu benchmarking untuk anugerah mekar. We look in JPN memastikan penyelaras HIP itu bukan di kalangan guru bahasa Inggris. Okay, we look at the marks. Okay, HIP immersive 4 doesn't mean like you're in HIP 4 and then you're eligible to get award for mekar. We have to look at the details of the activities. Kalau aktiviti itu ialah carnival bahasa Inggeris, minggu bahasa Inggeris, of course even though they are in a MISIF 4, they won't be awarded with Mekar punya awards lah. We have to look at the involvement of non-English teacher in the program. Then kita akan award Mekar lah. Other than we look at the prasarana, the physical of the school juga lah. They have to send photos. Okay, for students of course lah, great involvement, highly anticipated program, confident, and then willing to join any English speaking activities like STEM. Itulah yang banyak tuh kan, STEM, robotik. And then for parents, okay, and community, juga highly awaited program, join the activity together with the kids, contributed financially, and the preparation of the competition. Alright, so this one will be my the achievement and acknowledgement lah to the PPD. Okay, this year we actually organize a National English HIP Carnival, which is hosted by PPD Tuaran, and then we have 9 participation from other states. We have from Selangor, Negeri Sembilan, Johor, came to Sabah, to Tuaran, to participate in our national, state level HIP Carnival. Okay, with diorang punya own funding. Okay, mereka datang ke Sabah and join this program. Okay, and then we do have also this one is anugerah Mekar yang ada SK Pukak Tuaran, all this thing. Okay, actually in SK Pukak they did this HI English village. So when they come to this village, they have menjual juga. So they have to speak in English. They have to do the trading in English. And this is also involves minggu keusahawanan. So meaning we integrate, we also other panels are also joining in HIP. HIP ni macam satu yang besar. And then incorporate with other panels macam minggu keusahawanan, but then they put the tagging there, speak to me in English, purchasing and apa tu in English. So they will ask lah question, how much is this, and so forth, if they enter English village. So that's why this SK Pukak in Tuaran, which is quite far lah, interior outskirt of Tuaran, won our Mekar this year. And then if you look at this one yang ada di atas tu, this is actually SIP. It's under SIP, where they train PGB to present internationally. Okay, so for your information, for this one is actually from Tuaran. Their SISC together with SIP, they collaborate. Okay, SISC coaching the teacher, whereas for the SIP coaching the PGBs. And they presented in JES, which is Global English Solution Supply in Jakarta 2022. Last year was in Turkey 2023, and soon in November they will be presenting in Dubai. Yeah, so every SIP are going to bring 3 groups of PGB. In a group they have 6 and presenting best practices that they have. So these PGBs are actually not an English non-English, how to say, background, but because of HIP and also because of the coaching from the SISC and SIP, they are able to present in English confidently. So in Dubai they will have like 3 teams of PGB, and this year Tuaran has opened to other districts as well to present in Dubai for their best practices. Okay, and this is yeah, And as you can see here, yeah, this is last year picture where the guru besar from, this one is not guru besar, this is penolong kanan pentakbiran from SK Tombolyon, where they presented on English Village to Dubai. Okay, so I would like to thank all the SISC lah who have contributed in the success of HIP in their own district and Sabah as a whole. Okay, and also this year we organized this Tawau HIP, which consists of two sections, sekolah menengah and sekolah rendah. And luckily that day ELTC was around. Dr. Sheila was there to witness the whole process, and her comment was it is a great achievement because the students were not memorizing. Okay, they were not memorizing, and they can answer impromptu question from Dr. Sheila. Okay, so for I would like to tell you about the activities that we had that involves the involvement of parents, non-English teachers, and also their siblings lah, community. Okay, we in Tawau we have this booth competition where they have to read a book, any book, like for example Harry Potter, and then they have to come with innovation. So this involved on this competition, it is judged through the parent punya involvement, the PGB, and also the students, or with the involvement of the non-English teacher. If there is an English teacher participating or involved in that project, it will be disqualified. Okay, the English teachers, the English panel will only be the organizer, but the participation must be from the students, parents, or PGB, and also the community. Maybe AKP also join. So they have to understand whatever exhibition that they are going to present, so that they can answer impromptu question from the judges. And judges are from IPG, which is we have IPG Tawau, and also from RTM, and also from principal if sekolah rendah is participating, and vice versa. And then we also have this cooking activity. It's also based on book. So they have to come up with the dish which is written or found in the book. Like Raja Bersiung, they have to change the blood into dragon fruit, and then the parents have to explain. I mean, together with the parents, the parents have to explain, non-scripted lah. They can answer. Okay, and then singing competition, they have to sing. Students have to sing together with anybody which is non-English teacher, or their parents, or even the kerani sekolah, sing together with them in English. So there's someone, a sibling lah. He worked in KL, but he flew all the way to Tawau to support dia punya sibling. Itu pun satu jugalah. Okay, he came all the way from KL to Tawau to sing together with his sister. Okay. Alright, and then we also have fashion ketua. Ini fashion ketua memang ada komen ataupun involvement parents, dan parents sangat mau tahu kenapa mereka diberi begitu dan kenapa mereka tidak menang. Fashion ketua, it has to do with juga dengan panel geography juga, geography panels about recycle and so forth. Okay, dia tanya, kenapa apa kaitan fashion dengan pertandingan ni? It's not about the physical we see. It's about how the student speak, how the student explain the process of making, how do they get the idea, Di sana parents memang, saya punya anak ni buat cantik, kami buat daripada daun ketapang, and with this and that, kami iron, kami varnish, kami hand sew dan sebagainya. And then I said, yes, it's not about the physical, but the markah pemberatan dia, it's more on the presentation where the students have to speak in English. Jadi pemberatan dia itu markah, because this is HIP, we want to use language, English language, of course markah pemberatan dia itu di bahagian bahasa. So masa anak dia to present, it is scripted. So bila sampai di sana, nervous, breakdown, tidak dapat bercakap. No matter how cantik pun daun ketapang, buat susun cantik-cantik macam mermaid, tapi tidak menang. It is because of the language. So we are trying to build up confidence. Impromptu questions, bukan scripted one lah. Okay, ada soalan setakat ini? Okay, with that, any question? So with that, I would like to say thank you very much for your attention. Actually, HIP ni sama saja, I think, in other states. Cuma maybe I would like to highlight the PGB and the parents punya contribution lah in this part. And for this, I would like to with my appreciation, of course, not only to my bosses, KPTK, but also bagi saya full authority on this. Kadang-kadang bila saya buatkan tidak pun diorang tahu, tapi pop, alamak sudah memanggil menteri lah, itu plan. Memanggil itu semua sinilah. So full authority and that. And then of course to my SISC classes di daerah PPD yang banyak menyokong kami untuk melaksanakan HIP. And masa kami mengumumkan pemenang-pemenang tu memang PGB, guru besar, cakap kami memang sangat semangat, sangat happy tengok contribution ataupun participation from guru besar. Normally kalau ada begini ni kan, guru besar semua tu bagi cikgu, tidak hadir dalam majlis-majlis tu, tapi ada guru besar. Itu antara satu yang I really appreciate lah. Dan HIP Carnival lebih gah daripada English Carnival sebenarnya kalau di Sabah. Okey, itu saja. Terima kasih Ketua dan